Next, AI-generated videos are increasingly flooding our social media feeds. They may appear funny or surreal, but sometimes beneath the surface there can lie much darker motives. The BBC's social media investigations correspondent, Mariana Spring, has been looking into everything from political fakes and racially charged disinformation to scam adverts and deepfake fraud for a special Panorama programme tonight. Earlier, I asked her about some of the Londoners that have found themselves at the centre of this. So, Marianne, you've been speaking to people who've really been put through the ringer by highly personalised deepfakes.
Yeah, one of the things I've been looking at is the way that audio can be deepfaked in particular, and that's come on leaps and bounds over the past 6 months, a year. Now you can fake voices so that they actually interact with you. And one of the cases I looked into involves a woman called Jade. She's from North London, and she had an experience where a relative was called by a deepfaked voice of her.
It was my voice, and I was saying to her that I owe someone money, and I need to pay them now. I sounded distressed. Sounded like I'm about to cry. She was saying that they stayed on the phone the whole time. So it was like, yeah, it went through. Can you send some more? And then it was a bigger amount. And then it was like, can you send even more?
And they decided not to contact the police, but they did contact the bank. But by that point, it was too difficult to get the money back. And this was quite a lot of money that her relative had taken off her. So it shows you just how much how effectively AI can be used to scam people.
Absolutely, and terrifyingly so as well. But how has politically divisive misinformation evolved since then with this sort of rapid acceleration of AI?
Lots of people watching might have seen videos appear on their feeds that show London or other UK cities in a state of decline. So often there'll be rubbish on the streets. There'll be lots of people who are dressed in, for example, hijabs because they're making a point that is Islamophobic, that's about immigration. And they often focus on politically divisive issues like immigration and crime, but going far beyond real examples of that. These are AI-generated videos. One subgenre of this kind of content is these Croydon videos. They show Croydon as having a water park and a zoo, and they show roadmen, a negative stereotype of young men who are behaving in an antisocial way at these water parks that are taxpayer funded. I tracked down the person who's created this kinds of content. They're based nowhere near London. They live in the northwest of the UK, and they've never been to Croydon before. This is what they said.
Why do you do it?
Found it fun to make it, and then if you enjoy making it, you can also put it out there. If people profess to enjoy it, then it's good, isn't it?
What would you say to someone who argues that that kind of content is racist? It's reinforcing racist stereotypes.
I'd say that there's racist stereotypes everywhere if you look hard enough.
Now, quite a few of these pages on Facebook and Instagram that appear to be connected to one another pose as sort of patriotic news pages, Great British People, Great British News pages. But it turns out that loads of these pages are not from the UK at all. I've found that several of them are run by people in Sri Lanka, the Maldives, other European countries. Some say that their goal is political, others say it's for clicks and likes. I spoke to Meta, who own Instagram and Facebook, and they told me that they have dedicated teams to disrupt any kinds of coordinated, inauthentic behaviour.
Mariana Spring there, and you can watch Panorama, Scams, Lies and AI tonight at 7:30 on BBC One or on the iPlayer now.